Hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC. Good morning. Episode Trace. Parker has not asked us to leave. Apparently, there's little green arrows on Facebook says people are watching and engaged, and so thank you. We asked, and you listened, and I appreciate it. I've gotten some feedback. People were asking about my wardrobe. Yeah, this is smart wool. I mean, I golfed last week. It snowed yesterday. Talked to my people at Smart Wool. My agent, Kevin Reese, connected it, and look at me. I got some wool. I think that's smart. Smart wool. It's a little free endorsement for you guys. Hopefully we'll work something out and keep you on board forever. Today's show lined up. I got Harvey coming in from Steamboat Radio. I got Lisa Popovich, Main Street Steamboat. She's going to let us know what's up and where she's been and what's happening with Farmers Market maybe. And of course, Justin Keys from the BARley. And if you haven't gotten down there, he's going to let you know. Locals Appreciation Week, I believe, $3 beers, 31 taps. You get to choose for the rest of the week. So you might want to get down there if you haven't. I believe it's going all day, maybe even 3 to 8, probably all day. We'll talk to Justin and find out. Thank yous. Someone mentioned, hey, Tony, you thanked your mom. Yep. I got to thank my sister. She motivated me all through life. And I got to thank my lovely wife, Galda. How are you, honey? Because as well, I'm up early coming to the show. So wife and I share some quality time in the morning, which I'm not really a morning person, as a lot of people know, unless I'm out on the golf course. So this show is making me a better person. Maybe a better version of myself. Who knows? As well, we've been talking about some sports. I'm going to keep that Harvey Huddle guy up here, and we'll dig into him about some hockey stuff. Maybe a little NBA as well. Talk about some baseball. I know he likes to talk about his overpriced Boston Red Sox. It is what it is. Good people. Tragic event yesterday. Southwest Flight 1380, 737, had a little engine error. Metal fatigue is what they're possibly saying it could have been. And an engine actually broke off, busted a window. A woman was partially sucked through the window. Tragic. The people on the plane, 149 people on board at the time. The flight left LaGuardia, was heading to Dallas, ended up making an emergency stop and landing in Philadelphia. People on board, they tried to perform CPR once they got the woman back into the plane. And it's tragic, but the condolences to the family of that individual. She's a Wells Fargo exec, mother of 2. So, there's always that tragic side of stories and things that happen. But as well, TSA, they'll get into it, do the investigation. Metal fatigue, that's something that's apparently should be noticed by inspection. So I'm sure there'll be some deep digging and figure out what caused this and try and make things a little better. The weather, we'll give you a little weather report. I had someone actually shoot me a note and said, what happened? Your weather girl Google didn't say anything yesterday about the snow. I apologize. I forgot to talk to her. So we'll get her on and see what's happening around town this week and this weekend as well. See what's going on. I told you guys about Princess and my small dog syndrome, and yeah, we spent some quality time, and she ended up, I think that's Harvey calling me, so if you're at the front door, Brian, you know the code. Maybe we'll send Lisa up to let you in. Princess left another little message for me, but we got a little piddle pad, so I got to figure this out, I don't know if maybe she shouldn't be drinking water late at night before bed, or I'm going to have to build a doggy door. I don't know. I got to talk to some people and get things going on. As well, someone asked about our chairs, and maybe you didn't hear, Val Stafford from Rumor Design, she connected us with Annie's, got us over there. Look what we got us a nice little set, and we're going to reach out to some people as well, Our stage is going to morph. We're going to do some things and keep it home comfy, all right? I know you like the lighting, and I'm comfortable. I know the guests are comfortable. It's a good time. I had another inquiry. Tony, are you really not going to talk about politics? I told you I'm going to try not to. It's episode 3. I did watch the Cohen interview. Not saying anything that a lot of people didn't think. But like we said, it's left and right. We are one nation. We will come together and work through this. Starbucks. I mentioned a little protest they had going on. Some African-American men were trespassing, loitering, waiting for a friend, going to use the bathroom, whatever. CEO came out immediately. Starbucks across the nation are going to shut down and do some racial training. See, it's 2018 and we're doing racial training. All right, hey, a couple steps forward, maybe no more steps back. We'll see what happens. I'm comfortable at my Starbucks here in Steamboat Springs. I've had no problems at all. David Jolly, my man, I love when I get to the drive-thru every once in a while. He makes it exciting for me. We mentioned Heavenly Days Donuts as well. Those were yummy. I had some people ask about them. Yes, Sue Fegelein and her husband from Lift Up purchased it, and they're running things now. So yeah, we're gonna try and get them involved with this as well because the donuts are yummy, as well are the breakfast sandwiches. So if you haven't gotten over there, make an effort to get over there and give it a shot. Today, 3 o'clock, BARley, Harvey's Huddle. Myself, Brian Harvey, will drop, maybe Corby Fisher might pop in, maybe get Greg Johnson in there. I'm sure Justin and maybe Rob Day give us a little knowledge about Boston as well and what the BARley's got going, how the locals appreciation has been going, and maybe get some insight on their thoughts about mud season. We mentioned that our locals really like getting their town back. Restaurant specials, we can sit down, chill out, no rush, no wait. That's always nice. As well, coming up this week, we're gonna try and get Patty Zimmer. I'm gonna get her in actually probably next week because I'm gonna get some yoga in. I told you guys I really want to work on my golf game this year. Got the Swift golf card. If you haven't purchased that, make an effort to go to Swift, maybe Swift.com, possibly SwiftGolf.com. Check it out. It's in the paper, Steamboat Pilot today. If you're a golfer or you want to golf and get to 13 courses, 2-for-1 rates, half price. Take a look at that. I can't believe my wife allowed me to do it. Thank you, honey. It was an early birthday present, and I explained to her that means I have to travel and go to other courses because it's not all the local. Yampa course and maybe in Meeker is the closest ones on the card, but otherwise I get to go to Vail and Grand Junction. So I think she's setting me up. I have a feeling she might be heading out to Europe or something at some point and didn't tell me. So again, honey, thank you. I appreciate that. I know we've got some races as well coming up this summer. We're going to talk to some people with Tour to Steamboat, maybe the Ride the Rockies, as well as Triple Crown Sports. I met Kerry King at the last concert that myself and DJ Leprechaun got to open up for Rob Randolph and that family band. And met Kerry King from Triple Crown Sports. Most of you know Triple Crown is around, and they're gonna come together with us. And you know, we've had issues in the past. Some of our locals and regulars feel like we get overrun by Triple Crown. Well, we live in a great place. Why not have youth athletics or adult softball at high altitude in a wonderful setting? So Triple Crown, we're going to get Kerry King on, and he's going to let us know what Triple Crown's going to be doing up here in Steamboat this summer, which will be awesome. Steamboat Mountain Madness soccer tournament, I think I had mentioned that before, that we're going to get some of those guys in. I know Ray Martinez is very passionate about that, so hopefully I can get him to come on. And a lot of other things going as well. I know I had mentioned I wanted to get Vern in and see how Vern's doing when he gets back in June. He's been doing what he does, handled the Masters for us, which was great. And we got Tiger Woods getting into some golf coming up the next couple of weeks. That'll be fun as well. I can't wait to watch that. And as well, I mentioned the MLB stuff, but I don't like to delve into that until after the All-Star break if we can. I'm sure Harvey will force me to talk a little bit about that, which is fine. We'll just a touch. But as well, I really want to get into the hockey because, like everyone said, NHL hockey playoffs, that's a whole different monster, which has been extremely exciting. I made the effort to stay up last night and watch the Vegas Knights sweep the LA Kings. Shocking, but kind of fun, very cool to see. I know Vegas is happy, and to see a team come into their inaugural season like that and do what they're doing is kind of a Cinderella story. So that's something we're going to follow as well. Should be pretty cool. Shout out to my boy Cooper. I know he's up and early and having a great day today. So hey kid, stay focused, no distractions, and I'll see you later this afternoon. I got Harvey, the voice of the Yampa Valley. To me, the real voice of the Yampa Valley. The other side of my black and white cookie. I'll get him on after these messages. Good morning. Hello, Steamboat. Be right back. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Having breakfast? Just keep chewing. Here's a new show for your viewing. And with your support, you know we will all keep cruising. Hello, Steamboat, it's me, TC. Yeah, Lisa loved it. I had an update. People wanted to, okay, Google, tell me the weather in Steamboat today. I think she's a union worker. Okay, Google, repeat the weather in Steamboat today.
In Steamboat Springs today, it'll be mostly sunny with a forecasted high of 51 and a low of 26.
There you go.
It's currently 21 and sunny.
21 and sunny. High of 56, low of 28. Get on some wool. Stay warm, all right? That's your weather here in Steamboat. I'm not really worried about the rest of the nation because I'm here. So call Google. She'll tell you what's what. Hey, it's time for my man, my brother from another mother, my role model, the coup de grace, the cherry on the top, the voice of the valley, Brian Harvey. Come on down. We got to get that soundtrack.
Yeah, where's the music?
What's
where's
up,
the band?
buddy? How are ya?
Where's the band?
You're in. You're here.
Oh, this is nice.
What do you think?
It's very comfortable.
I just wanted to shatter some images right away because you've always said that voice for TV.
Face for radio. Right there. Big fat head.
There it is, people. You've been wondering.
I am not as good looking as that guy, except what is that thing he's got on his head?
Oh, did I wear this for Brian today?
Yeah, he did.
I must have.
Hey, did you happen to, I know you were watching NHL hockey last night, but did you happen to see that the New York Yankees lost to their farm team?
You mean Derek Jeter's wiffle ball team?
Derek Jeter's Miami Yankees.
All right, we're going to do this now. We're gonna do it.
No, we don't have to.
No,
We
we're
can
going
talk
to do it
about
now.
that this afternoon.
We're going to talk about it now, too. You're the Red Sox overpriced. You're kicking butt. Sales great. Bets, Mookie Betts, 3 for 3 home runs. Are you going to win the World Series this year?
Dude, it's April. It's great that they're winning games.
Yeah.
Rockies won last night.
Yes, sir.
It's great that they won.
Yeah.
They won 2-0, in fact.
Right. Great game.
So,
Pittsburgh? Was it against Pittsburgh again?
against Clint Hurdle.
Yes.
And they're much better on the road. They can't win at Coors Field, unfortunately, right now. But it's still early.
Yeah.
It was snowing in Pittsburgh. I don't know if you saw
Yes,
clips of that.
Saw that.
One of the shortest games of the season, like 2 hours and 15 minutes. They're like, yeah, we need to get done with this.
No complaints. No complaints.
Baseball and snow, not so much. Sailors, also the girls soccer
Yes.
team, 2 games in a row
Yep.
with snow falling.
I believe we got a win.
We got a win. I can't remember the score. In and out there, I mean, they rolled rifle 10-0.
Right.
So I listened to like the first 15 minutes of the game. They rolled them on Saturday, and
Yep.
then but they did lose to Battle Mountain last week.
Right.
But that Western Conference, Sailors girls soccer, they are awesome, and they're
Incredible.
playing with like the team has that has seniors on the
Yeah,
team. But
couple.
Rob Bowman,
Yeah.
Coach Bowman, freshmen, sophomores,
Yeah.
juniors, like he's got movable parts. Freshmen that started last year are playing on the JV.
Exactly.
So he's got so much depth. I mean, you're a coach with Steamboat Soccer.
Yep.
Youth soccer. The boys soccer also had a great season last year.
Right.
I wish the football team had a better one.
Yeah.
Because those are the games I call. But
Right. Well, they're still building. Would you
They're-
say?
Yeah.
We-
Oh, absolutely. They've got a new coach
Yep.
and second year with said coach Sean Baumgartner.
Yep.
And it sounds like, just talking to some of the boys on the team, that they've got a good nucleus of kids coming back. And again, this year's freshman sophomore class, some amazing
Yeah.
athletes.
And I
So-
heard they're blending. So the middle school kids, they're running the same system as the high
Yep.
school now.
Yep, they're finally all on the same page.
Right.
There was a little, like, they were running different systems. Kids didn't want to play when they moved up. I don't know what the politics were, but it feels like they're all on the same page. And I think if we can get a few years going, we might get back to our championship form.
Well, let me ask you this, because I know we've got our boys who are multiple sport athletes already, and as you've coached, I'm coaching. We've heard when the coaches say we don't mind the athletes playing these multiple sports, but do you think we've lost a good number of those football players to lacrosse and soccer and baseball, etc.?
You know, a couple of years ago I felt that.
Yeah.
And I do actually feel that it's kind of coming full circle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you look on the college level and what, like Ohio State, like their starters, all of them were 2-3 sport athletes.
Right.
Urban Meyer's totally like, I take multi-sport athletes. I do not take kids that focus.
Specialized.
I think it's hard if you're a competitive skier, especially in this town where you're traveling to Europe and France and wherever. And I think those winter sports club coaches are understandably protective of those athletes.
Right.
But even you look at Mick Deerdorf,
Sure.
who got 5th in the Olympics, 8th in the world in snowboard cross.
Won the slash and burn?
Won the slash and burn and got a second, and he missed like 6 or 7 races in the
Right.
World Cup. So he, if he went to all the races, he probably would have been top 5
Sure.
in the world in snowboard cross. But he played football, So you look at, and now you're starting to see, all the Wharton boys played multiple sports, 3
point.
sport athletes.
Yeah.
Now they're all in college now. But you saw like the Kaminsky boys.
Sure.
They've all played 3 sports. So I kind of feel like it's coming around. And the kids that are good athletes, you see these hockey players,
Oh.
half the lacrosse team, the boys lacrosse team
Yeah.
played ice hockey. So,
Okay.
you see it,
Yeah.
but you want I don't know, it's hard to think that, we've had a few kids get scholarships, and
Yeah.
certainly with skiing
Yep.
and with whatever, but it's so hard when you're talking 2% of the 2%, and I do think some parents have sort of,
Aspirations? Olympic dreams?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they've got dreams, and
Sure.
and there's a lot of competitive people in this town,
Yeah.
great athletes that maybe didn't quite realize their own dreams, so they may be living through
Living
their
through the
kids.
kids.
I will not mention any names.
Nope.
You know my goal is
I-
I just don't want my child to be the last kid picked on the playground.
Yeah, we
so
said
we're
that.
working on that.
Now, but as well, so how about, because we know we have some youth who, with our boys, 8, 9, there's some little ones who are already, we can see, are pretty great athletes.
Oh yeah.
But do we let them go play all
I think
the sports?
they play every sport possible.
Right?
Yeah, because it's great cross training. I mean, the coaches at Winter Sports Club actually were very because Griffin plays mite hockey.
Yeah.
He just turned 9 in February, so we're not specializing just yet. But I was the dad that would run him from the ice hockey practice at 8 that started at 6:45 in the morning, 7 in the morning. I'd get him there, and then we'd get him off the ice at 8, run him up to the ski area by 8:30 for Winter Sports Club. But they were total proponents to it because of the crossover,
Yeah.
and the cross training and how both sports, the more you do, the better the kid's balance is, the better his motor skills. You want, develop all their muscles. So they're big proponents of doing, especially at a young age,
Right.
doing a lot of different sports.
All right. You and I, we got May 19th, we got a little Rotary Cornhole thing coming up.
We do.
What
Are
do you
we
think?
on the same team?
We're not. We're good.
You got a team already?
I got me a team.
I see how that works. He's seen me play cornhole, folks.
I have.
He's like, you and I, we're it. And so you've already dissed me as a teammate.
Yeah, you and
Who are you-
Ray
who are you?
and Rabisa, you guys you do your own things. I got Jillian Morris.
Oh, I see, a ringer.
Because we've got this thing going on. You and I are gonna MC. We're gonna when we're not playing, we'll keep the people.
Oh, that's your excuse.
Yeah.
Well, you went for beauty for sure and skill.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Well, also because you motivated me to get into Rotary. You and Paula Cooper Black. Appreciate that still to this day. And so when we get these events like cornhole that I really want to get involved with, I said win.
No one is going to want to be on my team.
And you've been watching the ACL on ESPN, and you were like, Tony, you're watching American Cornhole League tournament, aren't you? And I said, I am, Brian.
It's like a step above poker on TV.
Yeah,
Okay.
and not watching Video Wars or something. So I reached out to the ACL, and lo and behold, the winner of the first annual Steamboat Rotary Cornhole Tournament will get to participate in the ACL tournament at Harris Cherokee Casino in North Carolina.
I'm going to North Carolina, baby.
July 11th through the 15th. We're going to get you there. We're going to get accommodations set up for you, and you got to represent Steamboat and Cornhole. I think you could pull it off.
I got to find a good teammate,
You do.
and I need to keep practicing.
You should.
It's not something. It's like golf. It's doing this. It's a repetitive
Yep,
motion, doing
yep.
the same thing.
Yeah.
I did pitch in high school, but I wasn't very good at that either.
Yeah.
So
And this doesn't play to your strengths of speed.
No, I'm a reactive sport
Right.
person. Like I can ski well, I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
play hockey well. I was okay at soccer back in the day when I had ankles and knees.
Some people told me
but
you used to swing a tennis racket
I
at the
played some
club.
tennis, but again, all those sports are reactionary.
Sure.
Like you don't actually you just have to get the ball across the net,
Yeah.
or kick the ball into the net, or shoot the puck into the
Okay.
net, and a lot of different variables, happen, and you're just reacting. Where if I have to think about something,
Brian, throw this bag in that hole.
no, not so much. Not so much.
All right. Harvey's Huddle today, 3 o'clock.
We're at the BARley. Come on down.
Yeah.
Breckenridge Mall, a.k.a. Old Town Square.
Yeah, black and white cookie thing.
Corner of 7th and Lincoln. Be there. They got happy hour.
They do.
All 31 beers, $3.
All day?
No, when we're there. 3 to 8.
3 to 8?
3 to 8. Yeah,
Okay.
we're there 3 to 6.
Real quick question. I had someone ask me, why did you put Drew Logic on our show?
To make us sound good.
That was the...
Yes.
Okay, so it was simple, people. It wasn't...
And it's working.
It is. People
If
love
everyone hates him,
Yeah.
they don't hate me or you, right?
True. We get
Okay.
a lot of compliments. And then I love, like you said,
And he's knowledgeable, man. He knows his sports.
and he knows his place.
He actually knows exactly his role in the company.
Yeah, because when someone saw him and said, you're that guy on the radio, and he went, yeah.
He kind of gets a little skulky.
Yeah, he gets a little skulky. So
Yeah.
we're going to get him out of that shell. But if you can today, come down and see us at the Huddle, BARley, 3 o'clock.
And if you haven't been there, man, it's really fun. And I'm more of a macro beer guy,
Yes.
but they always have the Harvey's Choice, which is a lager, a pilsner, a Helles, sort of some of the lighter
A
brews.
springtime drinking ale.
Oh yeah.
And they got great meat tray.
And then they have all the weird beers too that you like.
I like something a little bite, a little flavor, a little, whoa, what is
The
that?
IPAs,
The
the bitter
IPAs,
beers.
yeah,
I'm not
good
much
stuff.
of a, my face doesn't like the bitter beers.
But you like the meat tray.
Oh, yes, I do. Hey, give me some meat and cheese.
Hey, man, I appreciate you popping in and giving us a little of your time this morning.
My pleasure.
We can obviously have it. You can pop in anytime, right?
Sure.
Wednesdays work for you?
On my way to work. Just,
Awesome. Brian Harvey, the voice of Yampa Valley, Harvey's Huddle, the other side of my black and white cookie. Check us out on the Hub 98.9, right? Sports on FM.
98.9 and on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com.
And there's another station. I heard an ad. You got some news thing going on. Give us that.
KKSB, we're carrying financial news from Bloomberg.
Okay.
It's a little political. We've got Glenn Beck
Okay.
in the morning, and then we go with the right side.
Okay, you're doing-
and then we go left with Tom Hartman.
Okay.
And then we've got a bunch of financial stuff on there.
You
and
do.
then on the weekends, you've got all sorts of
Insurance and knowledge and
knowledge, financial shows,
Yeah.
but also like home improvement shows and
wow.
all that kind of fun stuff. So, and we're just starting out. We're carrying city council meetings.
Yeah.
We do the City Limits show where the city council comes in and talks about what they're doing. Of course, local news, weather, sports,
Wow.
ski reports, that kind of thing. So,
all things
well, I
local.
guess we can't have ski reports for another 6 or 7
We'll have mountain
months.
bike reports,
Maybe.
trail reports.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
Deal.
Yeah.
Thanks, my man. I appreciate it. Good
Thank
to
you,
see
brother. Good
All
luck
right.
with it.
We will. We'll do it.
All right.
Hello, Steamboat. We'll be right back. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Ooh,
Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC. Hope you guys are enjoying putting out what we're putting out here, enjoying what we're giving you. And I'm having a ball. It's kind of cool. We got our own little set, little studio. I feel like it's my show. Hey, Mom, I made it. Anyway. All right, you know what? We had Harvey on, plethora of knowledge. You can check us out later at the BARley if you want to come hear us talk a little more into the sports. We'll tear into the NHL a little bit deeper, and probably some NBA as well. But right now, it's some time for some local love. My girl, Main Street Steamboat, Lisa Popovich, come on down. Bam, bam, ba-da. Bam, bam, ba-da. Girl, give me love. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Thank you for getting up and coming in and hanging out because you were out of town. You were playing a DIA last night during a storm.
I was at DIA for 9 hours. I could have driven here twice.
Did they get you vouchers for lovely airport food or anything?
No. I watched a lot of Netflix. That was good. Like, I'm glad I brought my computer.
Now, did you get the, hey, we're going to sit here on the plane for a little while, or were you inside?
You know what? That was the good part is that the weather was bad enough here that they knew pretty early they were going to come. They were going to cancel the flight. So I got to plan out my whole day. So I found the most comfortable chair.
Found a nice place.
Well, yeah, like
the
National Rental Car, you know, the little green rental car place.
Oh, yeah.
They have like a place where you can charge your phone because I did kill like my phone and my computer on the plane, like, you know.
Yeah.
Because it was a 4-hour flight from Connecticut back here.
Yeah.
So I found a place to charge my phone and plug in my computer in a very comfortable chair. So I opened up the computer and I watched some Lost in Space.
The new one.
The new one. Yeah.
Can we get a little Lost in Space real quick?
Just a little bit. So yeah, good. I'm not telling you about it. It's a little twist.
Is it based off the original Lost in Space?
Yeah, like Dr. Smith is a chick. It's Parker Posey.
And who's the little boy?
Will Robinson.
Because I hear him go, I'm Will Robinson, and I went,
yeah.
Lost in Space.
It's like, you know, when you hear the classic line, "Danger, Will Robinson," and you're like, yes. So,
did it take you back a little bit?
A little bit. Like, I have my Lost in Space lunchbox. Like, I love me some Lost in Space.
The robot.
Yeah, the robot. So they have the robot, but it has a different backstory. Okay. So they changed. They
updated us a little bit?
Yeah, they updated it a little bit, and I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a fun ride. Like, it's a little nostalgic, but it's a little new, but it's not so new that you're like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty good.
Are you a Marvels person as well? I feel like we've had this talk.
No, I don't. But yes.
Did you see the Black Panther?
I did not see the Black Panther yet.
Time.
Sorry.
We won't cut, but Popovich.
I know, but I have been I have to say, I've been very busy for the last month. I have barely left my office.
Because you're preparing for what, farmer's market
or something? Well,
I'm
getting ready. This is like, I am running, sprinting to the finish. So this time of year...
Just so you know, we're going to get back to the Marvel's Black Panther.
Oh, yeah, totally. But this time of year is like, for nonprofits, it's a grant season. So it's like one grant after the other. So... new for Main Street is that we've been applying for grants. Yeah. We're not that organization that people are like.
Are you a grant writer?
No, I'm a talker. So it's reading one of my grants is, I'm sure, so much fun for like these people because I write them
like you speak.
I speak, and they're like, I'm sure they're like, who is this woman and how did she get this job? But, I have excellent intentions.
Yes.
And so, maybe...
They see your passion in the grant?
Maybe.
Okay. All right, so all these grants are going...
Yeah, so that's very time-consuming, is putting together all your information and stuff, plus all the other stuff. It's also conference season. So there's a lot of traveling going on. I just got back from Kansas City at a big National Main Street conference.
Ooh, what do you guys do there?
You talk about Main Street, and how cool it is.
In Kansas City, you get barbecue and good...
We did get barbecue and went to the Green Lady and listened to some really smoking jazz. It was awesome. And I actually had a cocktail.
Are you going to need an assistant to travel with you?
You can always join us. Yeah. It's fun. It's a good time because part of the whole Main Street thing is getting to know the town that you go to. So next year is in Seattle.
Yeah, we should definitely.
Yeah, like how fun is that? I know, like half my board's gonna want to go next year.
Oh no, you should just have one executive assistant go.
It's fun.
Okay.
It's fun.
Last time we spoke, I think you told me farmers market, we had booths almost full.
So I'm kind of sold out. Like I'm kind of oversold. I have to spend the rest of this weekend like trying to figure out where to put people. And what happened? We're so popular. Like they found out that Hello Steamboat was going to be broadcasting live from the farmers market every Saturday, and they went, sign me up. So I'm excited. Like we have some really cool things happening, and then I also think that it's like word of mouth. Like a lot of my vendors are great people. I'm really, really fortunate. But they talk. Like they're like, what markets do you like going to? And they like coming here to Steamboat. And they like coming here to Steamboat for a couple of reasons. It's a little chill.
True.
Like
Are you the right size for a market?
We're big. We're one of the biggest. We are one of the biggest markets in Colorado.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we are one of the biggest markets in Colorado, but we're balanced. Like I don't have too much of one thing and not of another. Like I've spent a lot of time trying to work that balance. Yeah. But they like that. Like we have rules. But I'm like,
what rules do you have?
Yeah, we have rules. Like I didn't know. Like the most important rule. Yeah. Don't be a jerk.
Ooh, that's a good rule.
Be nice to your neighbor. Like help out your neighbor, help them put your tent up. Like we have rules and in
Do you have some rule breakers that you got to talk to?
Well, I most of those people are gone. I let them know when I first started that, if you're going to be a jerk, you can't stay.
We got 5 rules maybe?
Yeah, well, there's the rules, there's a lot of rules. There's a lot of rules, but some of them are they're for legal purposes. Sure. Like you got to have the right weight on your tent and that kind of stuff. But we're nice about it. I think that that's part of it, and we'll work with you. And I really do try to make every corner of the market fun to go to. So there's not a bad space.
The whole place.
It's there's no matter where you go, it's fun. And this summer we're gonna have. Steamboat Creates is going to be there every week with a booth talking about the creative world of Steamboat and giving out information. But there'll be lots of, shall we say, special performances, pop-up performances.
Thank you.
In addition to that, we always have singer-songwriter kind of thing from 11 to 1. But before that and after that, we're going to have all kinds of things. We're working on putting together some recipes, some cooking demonstrations in the morning so that you can see what you can do with the vegetables that you buy at the farmer's market. Like how you can put that together with, maybe some buffalo or some burger.
You can have a full meal when you come down to the market. Or you can at least prepare a meal for the day.
Well, you can do all of your grocery shopping except buying your toothpaste. You can't get stuff like that there.
No milk. I need some milk.
There's no milk.
Okay.
And there's no eggs or chicken yet.
Okay.
Because eggs and chicken are hard, but everything else, you've got meat and bread and vegetables
and syrup and jerky.
Yeah,
and peppers.
Well, but you know what we don't have this year.
Oh gosh. And
I'm
oh
so
gosh. You're telling people now? You want to tell them now?
Well, I'm telling you.
Okay, tell me, because no one's watching.
It's your pickles. The cider fixing people are not coming this summer.
Because of me.
We're in talks right now. We're in talks right now with the cider fixing people, and if they are listening, we want you. Well, they live in Utah now.
That's not that far away.
I know. So they were coming 4 or 5 times. That's why they were only there sporadically last summer. I don't think they're coming this year.
Like the pickles.
I got a different pickle lady. She's the Cajun pickle girl.
Ooh.
And she pickles all kinds of stuff. But
we should probably put pickles in a corner.
Nobody puts pickles in a corner.
So we'll give the Cajun pickle lady a chance.
Yeah, we'll give her a chance.
Okay. Activities. I feel like one point you told me there could possibly be human foosball.
Oh my God.
And I got really excited.
Maybe.
You're gonna
maybe. You know, that's a Chad thing. Hi, honey. I know you're watching
Chad.
with the babies. Chad.
Tell the puppies hi.
Tony really would like to see human foosball happen.
I know a lot of people that would participate in human foosball.
So he's the handy guy.
Chad?
Yeah.
Because you said we need the
box,
arena.
and then you just need the
And
ropes
then
that
the
go
rope.
across. It's not that hard, but then you have to get it there. And then where do we put it in the barn? Like you would love our house. Like, come on out to our house. It's everything that we do at the farmer's market.
You know what? Obviously, what we're going to do is we're going to write a grant for a Main Street Steamboat barn. That you can put it. There's a space right over across from Sakatuya.
Yeah.
Maybe you could buy that space.
Oh, I do actually. That is in one of the grants that I'm writing. I have like a shed space because right now we have like a Rubbermaid shed.
Yeah, we need.
But
more.
it collapses.
We need a metal building.
Yeah,
A couple levels, maybe even.
Oh yeah, with some stairs and an elevator.
Yeah.
We could have cocktails there. Nah.
The Main Street bar.
No, we'll
No.
go across the street to Sakatuya. That
Good
deck's
point.
much better.
We do have people around us. Tell the people something they need to know that's coming up that's important to you.
You know what? Like tonight, half price food at the smokehouse. Like let's just lay it down. Like there you go. And then the other thing, people don't. I think a lot of people don't realize that you can go to Old West Steakhouse and get a 15% off locals card for the whole year. Like, so right now they have 20% off of, their entrees and stuff right now, but you can pick up a 15% off locals card that you can use all year. So they're do it right now while it's quiet. Like, we're like, oh, we have our town back.
Yeah.
It's like, well, get out there.
Yeah, I think McKnight's has the same thing too. They've got a local thing going on for people.
Probably.
You need to make this a regular thing and come hang out with us.
Absolutely.
Is that cool?
You know how fun. I love you.
I love you more.
It's always so fun.
Good. And the puppies are good?
They're filthy.
Tell the people what they did yesterday.
They before the snowstorm, they dug a hole, like the biggest hole. Okay, the puppies.
And they need to know who your puppies are.
Okay, so if you haven't met Mumford and Maybelle are two St. Bernard puppies. Mumford weighs 185 pounds, and
Puppy.
Maybelle, his sister, weighs 140.
Puppy.
And they dug a puppy-size hole in the backyard yesterday and then rolled in it. I have pictures. I should have sent them to you.
We'll get the pictures next time you come back.
They were filthy, but thank God it snowed before I came home because they were a little cleaner. Because Magic Chad did clean the house for me before I came. I know I wasn't supposed to tell anybody that he cleaned the house and he vacuumed and he changed the sheets.
Did he wait up for you till you got home?
Oh,
too?
he came and got me at the airport.
Of course he did.
And he was
Superman.
so good, and I'm so lucky. It's such
Sounds
a
like
nice
the rest
thing.
of us need to step up our game.
That's right. You get on it.
Rick. My game is tight. Hey, thank you.
Thanks, Tony.
We'll chat next week again.
Absolutely.
Anytime you need to come on, just let us know,
Yeah,
please.
it's always fun.
Love you.
Love you too.
Lisa Popovich, how do people get in touch with you if they want to know what's going on at Main Street Steamboat?
You can email me at Lisa 367-7060 or stop me on the street.
Yeah.
That's what most
Say hi to
people
the
do.
puppies. Say that one more time for the people.
970
Yeah.
367
Yeah.
7060
And your email in case.
is Lisa at mainstreetsteamboat.com. And you can check the website too, mainstreetsteamboat.com. Pick up your you can look for your happy hour.
And your puppies are friendly.
listing.
People stop you on the street.
Oh my gosh, yeah, come they're always downtown. They're Main Street mascots.
Yeah.
They're they love everybody. Chad's got them out. He brings them to the hill a lot too. So
They can go anywhere they want,
They
pretty
pretty much. They're local celebrities.
Lisa Popovich, Main Street Steamboat. Check her out. Say hi to the puppies when you see her, and plan to be at Farmers Market with us this summer. Okay? Hello, Steamboat. We'll be right back. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name's Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC, live from the Chief Theater in downtown Steamboat Springs. Episode 3. Tony's the Menace. I don't know, something like that. Hey, we've had Harvey on. You can check us out later today for Harvey's Huddle at the BARley. Had Lisa Popovich come check us out and tell us about some Main Street Steamboat activities and where to go and what to see and who to chat with. And now, my other new favorite place, owner of the BARley, Justin Keys. Come on down.
What's up, Tony?
How are you,
How
sir?
you doing?
Good to see you. Thank you for coming. And we appreciate Rob bailing out because he's not a morning man, right?
Not a morning
Not
man.
a morning man. Thank you again for allowing us, the Huddle, to come down and hang with you. We so appreciate it.
Yeah, I love having you guys every time. I mean, it's fun to, obviously it's fun for me to get on the radio and everything too, but Brian's good at flattering me with my voice. But
Yeah, you got that.
it's always fun to get in and have a couple beers with the guys, and
Yeah.
you just kind of forget that you're talking into a microphone.
Absolutely. So let's take people who, Justin Keys, how did we get you to grab the BARley and keep it up and going for us?
Yeah, kind of a long story, but at some point I was over my old career back in Denver, and I wanted to start a brewery like everybody else in Colorado. Figured out that wasn't the right move,
Okay.
and I was bummed out, and I was up here visiting some friends in Steamboat, like I'd done a million times,
Yeah.
sitting in the BARley, which is one of my favorite bars, and was like, oh, well, why don't I just do something like this, you know? So I built a whole business plan, totally stealing the BARley's idea to do it somewhere else.
Yeah.
And took a friend out to lunch, and he happened to know the sellers of the BARley, and he introduced us, and so then I got it instead.
Save the business plan for another venue, maybe,
Yeah.
if you need to? Awesome. That 31 tap format, like you said, changing the keg rate, is that taxing or is it worth it?
It's work for sure, but
Right.
it's definitely worth it. I
It's
mean,
worth it.
we're the only bar in the state that does that. We've never bought two of one beer
That is
at
amazing.
a time. So it changes, the menu changes almost every day, which
Yeah.
is great. And that's that big kudos to Rob for doing
I was
that.
going to say,
He's-
who's
he's the
the
puzzle master.
Who's the BARley crew?
Yeah. Right now, it's me and Rob Day.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Rob
Yeah.
Day. If you don't know Rob Day, you probably have only lived here for like a week.
You need to get to the BARley meet.
Yeah. But Kristen Lilly
Yeah.
and Aaron Orr.
Aaron is helping us with all stuff.
Yeah. And so it's a pretty small crew,
Yep.
but
Manageable.
manageable, yeah.
The food.
Yeah.
Who came up with the concept and how? Is that you too?
No, the food menu is completely inherited. So at some point we are, this summer, expect to see a lot more local stuff.
Okay.
We focus on Colorado on all the beer and spirits.
Right.
We're also adding wine on tap
Yeah, you said that.
specifically for Kim Sari and Harper.
Or maybe Alice Klauser.
Yeah. So
Some of them said they're wine snobs.
yeah. So that'll be fun. And we've got so many great food makers here.
Yeah.
And Moon Hill Dairy and Smell That Bread and Steamboat Meat and Seafood, and I mean the list goes on. So
Yeah.
expect to see a lot more stuff like that in there.
Locals Appreciation Week.
Yep.
Give me the concept and how's it going?
Yeah, I mean, Rob and I sat down and we tried to figure out what the best way to say thank you was, because we had such a great year this year, and we decided a little while ago that we wanted to do something during the off season after the mountain closed, after
Right.
all the tourists were gone, and when you're kind of walking down, tumbleweeds rolling through the road. And it's not even that bad yet, but still.
It's coming.
So we decided to basically blow our happy hour out every day from 3 to 8, and doesn't matter what the beer is, they're all $3.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Being well received.
Being really well received. It's funny, for the most part, people keep coming in, they're like, oh, this is a great way for you to clear out the kegs. And it's like, that's not the point. The point was legitimately to say thank you. We had to buy more beer for this. So, yeah, I feel really welcomed into this community. And,
Awesome.
and you know, between the customers and people outside of there, and it's just kind of Rob and I's way of saying thanks.
Yeah, and now how about the vendors? Because I know you had mentioned, you and Rob, you're doing the road tripping. It seems like
Yeah.
you guys are bombing down and back.
Yeah, we do.
How's that process work?
It's getting Rob Day up early, and then hitting the road and driving down to Denver in his Tahoe and petting about 400 or 500 pounds over the max payload in the back of his Tahoe and driving it back up. So,
oh my God,
it's a big day.
And there's a smell of empty keg.
It's not too bad.
No,
it's not too bad. My car you can hose down, so but it doesn't
Tahoe,
that much.
Not working.
We've been good so far.
Yeah. Renovations. You're gonna
Yeah.
do some changing up. What's gonna happen with that?
Yeah, so we're gonna close down on Sunday.
Okay.
Not wanting to do the close down during mud season,
Right.
but everybody needs a break, as everyone knows. And for me, that's the best time to get stuff done.
Sure.
You don't want customers coming in smelling paint and having wires hanging from the ceiling. So,
what's the plan? What are you gonna do?
Nothing really changing the feel.
Okay.
I mean, we want to keep that extension of the living room
Yeah.
kind of feeling, you
Yeah.
know, that cozy board games and all that stuff. And just some colors and making it a little bit more genuine to who we are. And
Yeah.
I think based on that, genuine to who the average Steamboat person is.
And you and I, we talked about the art. You said you were gonna have some local
Yeah.
artists up, right?
Yeah, and we actually got a jump start on that. Thankfully, we go through Youngbloods Collective, which is a great nonprofit here in town, and we highlight a different, basically featured artist along that whole wall every 45 days or so. So not quite committing to the monthly art walk deal, but
And as I fight with Brian about the name of your location, we're gonna say Breckenridge Mall.
Yeah.
With this other...
Everybody's been not saying it for years, but everybody knows that they've been saying it. Don't tell my landlord.
I'm not gonna say a word. I'm not gonna say a word. It looks like a similar mall in Breckenridge.
Yeah,
Apparently.
similar.
Could have been the same people.
Maybe the same architect.
Could have
Who
been the
knows?
same architect. All right, Wilco. So, and you are an Avs fan. You said my Avs.
Yep.
But you can't really watch because you're working and that TV's behind you.
That's right. That's right. So I've got a number of people that come in to watch the games.
Yes.
And when they get loud, then I turn around. I look back up and see what's going on. But that's about, unfortunately, all the playoff hockey I've had a chance to watch.
Did you watch throughout the season though? Did you?
Not as much as I would
much.
like to have this year, being the first year business owner. But
Okay. Hearing the banter at the bar, were you surprised at what you heard? You know, or surprised the Avs making it, or the change from last year?
I mean, it's always exciting when you get to that point where, you know, you're 10 or 15 or 25 games away from the playoffs, and all of a sudden you're in the playoffs because you can't lose anything.
Yeah.
And then we got there, and that's the magic of sports. You
Yep.
know, it's the same thing when the Rockies went to the series, and
Yes.
it's really fun to watch. But fortunately for me, it's really fun to pour beer, and that's what I have to do
And the
instead. So
the bars love it when the Avs make it to the playoffs. People will come to your establishment to watch that match.
yeah, and come down.
Come on down. Hey, we got to close down, but can you stick around and we'll talk a
Yeah.
little more hockey before we go? Hello, Steamboat. Hold on. We'll be right back. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name's Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC. I got Justin Keys, owner of the BARley. Thank you for hanging out with me, man.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. And so, being a hockey fan, what did you think about the Vegas Golden Knights doing the sweep? Did you hear about that?
I did not hear about
They
it.
swept the Kings.
Did they?
Yeah.
No, I would not have expected that.
Right? Shocking. If someone had asked you in the beginning of the year, you think the Vegas Golden Knights will make the playoffs?
Definitely not.
Nah. Think they'd sweep the Kings?
The Vegas anything.
Not happening.
Yeah. Sorry, Raiders fans.
We're trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my silver and black on here. Vintage, anti-Red Sox paraphernalia.
Yeah.
So that's why I think Rob didn't want to come in.
That's the
I
main
wore a
reason,
hat.
probably, yeah.
We got Harvey in, and you know, I don't want to say masshole. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but apparently we're on Facebook, so I can. That's cool.
Yeah.
Because Popovich, she was a Philly girl, or Connecticut as well, but her brother and father were Philly fans, I believe.
Okay.
So that's a tough house. And you, unfortunately, live with a Philly fan.
I do live with a Philly fan, so it's been a loud year in my
Yeah.
living room. But, you know, good for him. The Broncos didn't make it anywhere.
It's Bernie, if anyone's wondering.
It is Bernie.
That.
So I definitely was in a position that I couldn't win with Rob being a New England fan and
Did you watch the Super Bowl with that crew?
No, I worked the Super Bowl behind the bar and stayed out of it completely.
Separated yourself. Awesome. Well, again, thank you for letting us get at the BARley. How do people find out what's going on with BARley? Go online or anything as well?
come check us out. The best way right now is to follow us on Facebook.
Yes.
And that's where we'll have all our events. And, you know, come in. We're always talking about what we got going on.
Yeah. Any summer things you got planned that you want to tell people about? Or?
Yeah, we do. We've got a bunch of tap takeovers coming on.
That's right.
A couple really fun ones that are not completely finalized yet.
Okay.
But,
Contractual obligations.
Expect River Tubing Day at some point and open up early for the farmers market like you guys were talking about. So go buy your veggies and then
come on up
for
for
beer.
Perfect. Justin Keys, BARley, thank you, my man. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Devin.
Come back anytime.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hello, Steamboat, episode 3 in the books. Hope you enjoyed it. Suggestions, comments, feedbacks, give it to us. Rocks on the book. And like, share, post, and check us out on YouTube later if you couldn't watch the whole thing. Have a great day. Hello, Steamboat.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.